guys, welcome back. So if you just came from my last video on how to do a simple black smoky eye, then welcome. But if you just clicked on this video and don't know what I'm talking about, pause, click the description box, and go to step 1 of how to do the most simplest black smoky eye, which is what I have on my eyes right now, because I am doing a 3-part series on how to do a gorgeous black smoky eye with wing liner and how to apply lashes. So make sure that you start at step 1 all the way to step 3. But this is step 2, and I'm going to be showing you how I do my wing liner. I've been using the Laura Geller. This is the Eye Calligraphy liquid liner, and this is in a pen. I don't think I've ever used a pen, maybe like a few years ago when I started doing makeup, but normally I just use the liquid liners and all of that aren't a pen, if you know what I'm saying. But I've been recently using a pen, which I think will be so much easier for others to learn, as well as me teaching it, and I find it very, easy to do myself. So I do have black on my eyes right now, but I do love to have a wing anyways. So it's nice when you do your eyeshadow to have this crisp line right here, because I like to follow it. That's how I start off my wing liner. I start at the corner of my eye. And I sometimes mess up. I'm only human, so if I mess up a little bit, don't come at me, okay? So I like to start at the corner of my eye. That's where I always start. And then I will come like right where almost the tail ends, just a little bit under. And I will drag that in. You guys can see where the liquid liner is. And then because I have black on, I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it, but I just connect the line from the inner corner to where I dragged it onto the lid. And then I fill in that gap right here. I have to admit, doing this with a pen liner is so much easier than the way I used to do it. But I can also leave my video listed down below where I did use a different eyeliner and I didn't have black on my eyes, so you can kind of see a more in-depth. Just because I'm using a pen, my technique is still the exact same way. I start out here, I connect it, so I will leave that listed down below as well if you want to see how I do it with a different liner. But like I said, the technique is still the same. Okay, so we got the liner done. It's a little bit thicker than I want, but that's when you come in with some concealer and we fix it all up. Let's do the same thing to the other eye. I follow that line. I come almost right where I ended the liner. And I drag that to my inner corner. Alright, now they look totally different. That's when we come in and fix it, but we just need the base. Alright, so it looks a little messy right here, but I'm going to show you guys how you fix it. But that's how I do my wing liner. So I'm going to take a little bit of my foundation, very little, you don't need much. Also, my henna, it looks like it's fading a lot, but like I said in that video, I like change. So I try to take the scrub. I try to take the sponge and scrub, so that's why it looks a little bit lighter, but it gets very dark, and I thought, ooh, I just want to change it already, and it just wouldn't come off yet, so that's why it looks a little faded. I'm taking a brush, and I'm going to go right underneath my liner. Concealer or foundation is like a makeup eraser, I always say. So that will crisp up the way that your liner will look. You guys see that? Now, don't get discouraged, okay, if your eyeliner doesn't look the same on both eyes. I used to get like that and used to like have to take off my whole eye makeup and all of that, like just like your eyebrows. They're not going to look the same. Like, they're cousins, okay? Then no. What did I say? What did I say? They're not twins, they're sisters, but sometimes sisters can look the same. You know, they're cousins, alright? They're cousins. Alright, my wing liner is done. Now this will bring us to the next step of how to apply lashes, but before I apply lashes, I'm going to put on my mascara. That can be part of the how to do wing liner, because I like to do this before I put lashes on so my lashes can dry a little bit before I glue on the false lashes. And plus this will let you see if you applied your liner the right way closest to the lash line, and if you didn't, it will show. Nice. If you guys saw first part, which if you haven't, click the description box, I smudged black eyeshadow all over my eye. And now I smudge mascara on the same exact side. So at the end of this makeup look, if my face just doesn't look right but the eyes look really good, just know I struggled, and I wouldn't go out with my face looking all patchy. But for the video, I'm showing you guys the eye look, not the face, okay? Or should I be like Cardi B? Okay. So now if you guys want to see how I apply false lashes to bring this look together, you're going to have to go to step 3, which will be in the description box below.